Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel, then please smash that subscribe button now. And long time no see. I know I was on a Diwali break and I hope you guys had a safe Diwali and wishing you all a very happy new year. I thought let's, in this new year, let's resume the YouTube duties and get in touch with the Digi family. We are still about 80 odd short of the 1K mark, which is the first real landstone of the channel. And please subscribe to the channel. I think that's the basic necessity. Thank you so much for your love and support. But with the new year come its set of new releases, and the film that I'm going to be discussing today is the Tamil film, which is called Naane Varuvean, which is starring Dhanush, and it premiered on Amazon Prime last night. Now, Naane Varuvean is one such film that I had my eyes on, right from the time it was out on the big screen, so in the theatrical release. It released on the same weekend as Vikram Veda and PS1 before the Kantara wave took over. So all four movies had released on the same date on 30th of September, and which is one reason why I missed the theatrical release of Naane Varuvian. Having said that, I had my eyes on it because its trailer was very intriguing and it gave almost nothing away except for the fact that Dhanush was in a double role and this was in that psychological horror space that was there, which really looked intriguing. So, the moment it was out on Amazon Prime last night, I happened to watch it, and here are my thoughts on it. So, Nare Varuvian is a story of an average Joe, who is living in a suburban city, city, and happily with his family until one day his daughter starts to behave weirdly. Now, and the daughter is supposedly possessed by someone. So the story here was intriguing. It almost unfolded like a folk tale. However, I felt it was not layered enough, and that's what I think was lacking. The screenplay of a little less than 2 hours, I felt was meant for a good viewing, and I was expecting like nothing could go wrong, but then the screenplay was not at all layered as well, and there was a lot to miss out here. There is so much writing that is just one dimensional here, and I will get to it. And it breaks my heart to say that it the screenplay wasn't up to the mark. I will not mince my words. So Naane Varuvian, the drama, initially it sets the tone like a folklore, as I said. The entire episode with the twins that are there, that set the ball rolling very well, and that added to the atmospherics. Although here I would like to say there was no justification given about why one of the twins was acting weirdly. Was he under the shadow of some black magic? Was he Satan himself or devil? Nothing, no justification, and I think was crucial. That justification should have been given for that character to invest in him, because that entire second half when he unleashes his menacing act, I think that is when it would have been reaping rewards of that. So there should have been a slight backstory to that. However, the first half, I wasn't too disappointed with the first half, to be honest. It had that slow build up where the tension was just being, riled up scene after scene. Again, it was nothing very novel, and you will equate it easily with films like The Conjuring. However, I felt that they did well with the atmospherics at least, and it wasn't your typical jump scare kind of a horror film where you would be at the edge of your seat. It was more atmospheric, and um, the slow build up was just the right pace for things to come, and I was like, oh boy, like, damn, there is some twist coming somewhere. There is some twist coming somewhere, but that twist never arrives, which is why the second half just falls flat. The second half here, when the actual revelation happens, when there's a backstory to what exactly is happening, it felt just so generic. Um, it just took all the tension out of the second half and of the drama rather, and it was just not up to the mark. The entire hard work that was done in the first half was just started to nosedive in the second half. The second half also, I was expecting, just stick around, Farhad, stick around. There would be a twist. Surely there would be a twist around the corner. There is definitely a twist coming, Farhad. Just stick around. These are the thoughts that were, going circling in my head. But sadly, there is no twist that comes. It is just one dimensional and damn so predictable. I was even surprised how did they approve this writing in the second half. Why did they approve this writing, when it was just one dimensional? I thought, are there any layers to it? Am I missing some point? Sadly, I could not wrap my head around any sort of layering that was there, and I couldn't just digest the drama at all, which reached its lowest in the final act, which was so poorly executed. Oh my god. It is one of the massive disappointments, monumental disappointments that I had with a drama that showed such promise but eventually flattered to deceive. Coming to the technical aspects, the dialogues are fairly written, nothing much to shout about. The BGM is spectacular and it keeps you at the edge of your seat. I think the BGM was spectacular in every sense of the word. The cinematography here was pretty good as well, which means the technical department did deliver. And so the onus was on the director to pull it off, to make it or break it. And Selvaraghavan, I think, he, by the way, was reuniting with Dhanush after a decade, more than a decade, and I think his execution was way off. I mean, there were so many sequences that were poorly executed, which was actually a shame. It was a bit of a shame, given the start that it was there. It showed promise at the beginning. The entire first half, I was sitting that, oh, there would be some rewards. Sadly, there were none, and part of the blame should definitely go to the director for just spoiling this film, and it really wasn't up to the mark. And I was a little, pleasantly, I liked the trailer as well, owing that they were not over promoting the film. I thought, oh, this is a marketing genius. They definitely have some tricks up their sleeve, but there was none. There were no tricks up their sleeve. In fact, on the other hand, it was so one dimensional that, I mean, I just left me speechless at the end. I'm so sorry that I'm beginning my year with such a negative review, but it is what it is. Coming to the performances, I think it it wouldn't be wrong to say that it was an out and out Dhanush show. I think though some of the other actors did a fairly decent job. I think Ellie Avram, she did a pretty good job. Indula, she was okay, had minimal impact on the screenplay, as did Yogi Babu, almost no impact on the screenplay. But the Dhanush act was pretty good, and Dhanush also in a double role. The one where he was playing Kathir, I think he was menacing and supremely brilliant in that role, and I think, he can send shiver down your spine. The moment he starts expressing himself as Kathir. But as Prabhu, I felt that he was just sleepwalking through the role, which made me believe that probably the role of Kathir is what he was looking forward to doing, and I think he was a little disinterested in the other role that was there, barely going through the motions. So I wouldn't say this is a spectacular act overall, because there are dual roles. Yes, one of them, Dhanush as Kathir, definitely lights up the stage, especially in the second hour when things start to go down. He kind of holds on to some of the moments and generates that tension that is there. But overall, I mean, Naane Varuvean is a monumental disappointment, especially because this film showed a lot of promise in its trailer, and it just breaks my heart to say it is a monumental disappointment. There's no two ways about it. If you're liking this video, please smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts on the film, Naane Varuvean. Am I missing some point? Did I cover all points? Also, throw me some recommendations. I will get to it soon. If you'd like to read my full review of Naane Varuvean, then It's on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S. I was on a break, but the site was consistently rolling out new reviews. I was writing new reviews as well. So do check all of those out as well. I don't make a video on all of them, but if you'd like to, you know, like me to make a video on any one of the reviews that I have already done on my site as well, and there are a handful, you need to check them out. So please let me know also. Subscribe to the channel. We are 80 odd short, only 80 odd short of a first landmark on our channel of 1k subscribers, 1k of our Digi family. So please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon as well, and it'll help you get to know when I'm online. And if you'd like to follow me on any social media like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Letterboxd, all links are in the description box below. So then until next time, I'll see you either tomorrow or day after with a Malayalam film review, and you'll see me a little more often, I think, through the next week as well. So then until next time, thank you so much.